I don't know, maybe it was Oscar Wilde or Albert Einstein, might actually have been my dad, but somebody once said, humor is intelligence having fun. Well, in our breaking South Park drop story today, the Mensa MAGA brain trusts are not laughing. Let that sink in. Because the latest example of cutout social commentary from the comedy geniuses over at South Park finds the dull-witted MAGA critics using their opposable thumbs to post their outrage to this. It's our featured story. Please stick around for a laugh.
Wednesday.
You guys, girls with Labubu's, it's about to happen again.
On an all-new South Park.
Tell her to stop saying my Labubus are knockoffs.
What is a Labubu?
New episode Wednesday at 10. On Comedy Central and next day on Paramount Plus.
In last night's episode, Butters experiences the reality of tariffs when he has to buy a Labubu doll for his girlfriend's birthday. Well, that's a storyline no doubt inspired by this.
When we speak to President Xi of China,
That'll happen. I mean, look, right now, and I told you before, they're having tremendous difficulty because their factories are not doing business. They made $1 trillion with Biden, $1 trillion, even $1.1 trillion with Biden selling us stuff. Much of it we don't need. You know, somebody said, oh, the shelves are going to be open. Well, maybe the children will have 2 dolls instead of 30 dolls, you know? And maybe the 2 dolls will cost a couple of bucks more than they would normally, but...
Okay, if sarcasm is the lowest form of wit but the highest form of intelligence, well, that explains the latest South Park outrage across the web by the MAGA scolds. I guess they think libtards look down on them. No, sir. Let's not minimize these guys. These are people who know funny when they see it.
President Trump said that you would likely be the heir apparent to MAGA.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No!
And he said Marco would be involved some way, somehow. So we'll go down to Marco questions. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about Marco?
He also has a sweet tooth, which, you know, he's in great shape, he works out, but he can, house ice cream. To the point where half the time that I see Marco in the hallway, it's because he's just been down to the Navy mess in the White House and he's gotten a bunch of ice cream.
Marco Rubio is known as a funny jokester. What's
Yes.
the funniest joke he's told you? Or the funniest moment you've had with him?
Okay, so you guys will have to determine whether we can actually put this in the final.
We can cut it if
the
not.
final
We
cut,
can
but
cut it
here's-
if not.
He's got jokes. He's got a lot of Florida man jokes.
Yeah, he does.
Because, you know, you'll take some crazy story from the Jacksonville Times, and then it ends up you think it's a joke, but it's actually something that actually happened.
Okay, here's the post that outraged the merry MAGA pranksters, driving them to social media to scowl at this. Seems a fair question. And here are the responses from the peanut gallery of humorless posters who support the president who parties with pedophiles. Wow, wrote ex-user Kentucky Girl, a self-described MAGA constitutional conservative and patriot with more than 45,000 followers in response to a social media post Wednesday night promoting the new South Park episode. Total sellouts for the DNC now. South Park is bought and paid for, wrote ex-user Jeffrey Soroyos, who's followed by conservative Representative Thomas Massey and shares Elon Musk and anti-immigration content. No question at this point. Why are you guys woke now, wrote ex-user Israel, who frequently shares Musk content. Is South Park going woke? South Park is lost, wrote ex-user Based Lady Di, who describes herself as a woman who loves Trump and capitalism. Okay, let's think about it this way, guys. Maybe South Park satire is created so antagonistically because in the new world, well, for cutout kids, animated kids, well, especially for real kids, Christmas and life under Trump will be no laughing matter. And that's why every day at Occupy Democrats, we do our part to put the mock back in democracy. So in that spirit, let's concede this in fairness. While MAGA may lack any scintilla of a shred of a sense of humor, to their credit, man, they sure can carry a tune.